there
Yes.
are some doubts that coming back, and those doubts so the doubts are like, there are some facts that, not facts, there are some things that Muslims are claiming
Sure, I
that
know.
that
Science.
they are based on medicine, science, astronomy, architecture, and
Yes, I
stuff.
know. I know this. We've dealt with these, but let me, for argument's sake, let's say for argument's sake, they're right. The Quran has scientific miracles, which they don't. I'll go through it. I have the list. For each so-called scientific miracle, I'll give you 10 that contradict science. But nonetheless, even the one that they claim is scientific is a lie. But coming back to you, okay, why should I assume that that means God authored the Quran? So you're telling me Satan, who is a being, who has access to places that we don't. For example, Satan can enter the womb and see what's in the womb. Or Satan can plunge the depth of the ocean, see what's in the ocean. Or Satan can travel and see outer space. Why would that automatically mean that the Quran came from God as opposed to a satanic source, giving revelation to a man that at that time could not possibly know apart from some higher power, without that higher power being God? Why can't it be Satan?
That's true, but that's what I'm saying, because as an ex-Muslim, they never explained that. They said it's by the inspiration that God told him, and
How?
that's the part that they are trying to cover,
I know
and
they're
it make
coming back to that, brother, but my response is prove it's from God.
so.
Once you concede the possibility that there's a spirit realm, and in the spirit
Mhm.
realm, it's not just God, but there are also righteous angels and evil angels, and the spirit realm has access and can see things that we cannot see, then all you've proven is that the Quran comes from a higher power, a higher intellect, but not necessarily God. So what's the proof that God revealed and not Satan?
Okay, what are your proof that is from Satan then?
Because the argument that I always use is that Muhammad said that the scriptures of the Jews and Christians are the uncorrupt, pure words of God, and that the Jews and Christians are to judge by them. Well, let me ask you a question. Historically, before and during the time of Muhammad, what were the scriptures that the Jews and Christians were reading?
Same thing that we are having these days. Maybe in a different language, but same sources.
Same content. Now, we got a problem because Muhammad said, you Jews and Christians, do you want to test to see if I'm a prophet like the prophets before? I just sent you a link to our website, Destroying All the Lies, that the Quran contains scientific miracles. In fact, we show it contains huge scientific blunders, even on embryo, and that it's simply plagiarizing Galen and his works on embryonic development. It's all documented.